6'10", number 14, Mark Gasol. At shooting guard, standing 6'10", number 0, Kyle Kuzma. At the other guard position, standing 6'3", number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At power forward, standing 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're still in the bottom third of the league, but see a little bump up in the rankings.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gasol at center. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Butler, no good. 3-on-3. That's good from Davis on the assist by James.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Adebayo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire. Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Passes it to Davis. Over Bjelica, and too long on the shot. Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Feeds it to Oladipo. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
It's stolen by Davis. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Oladipo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Schroeder against Bielitsa. And it's Schroeder missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Hero passes to Adebayo.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Butler against James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. The pass to Oladipo. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Davis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
That one drops. He ties it up.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
Now here's Butler. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Pass to Oladipo. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Oladipo. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Schroeder. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Gasol trying to free himself up. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
In the paint, Kuzma goes on the attack, making sure to play into the foul.
And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will be consistent as the years go on. You know, he's one of the more underrated players in his draft class. Kuzma's proven that he should have been drafted higher in 2017, a lot higher in my opinion.
And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And Davis throws it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Butler. Oladipo with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kuzma outside. Trying to get open is Davis.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Matthews comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Heat, Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Victor Oladipo. Now here's Dragic. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
And Goran Dragic last season coming off the bench for the first time in his 8 years in the league, really excelled in that six-man role.
He did. He's a guy who creates his own offense. He's also a guy who can organize the reserves and keep things flowing. All about finding ways to continue to flourish, and he did it.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. It's a 5-point game. They get a hand on it. LeBron with it. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. A putback. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 15.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The pass to Adebayo.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's the teardrop. And Adebayo sends it back. Now, here's Achua. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. Matthews against Butler. James in the post, and the layup's good off the glass.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Davis drives in, and they double up Davis. Pass to Caruso. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Outside Butler.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
This is what AD is actually trying to do. Bake the defense, draw fouls, and he's thinking, get himself to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Now a timeout called by Miami. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this is a rematch from the NBA Finals a season ago. They came up a little short, looking for some redemption tonight.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 9.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Harrell. He's guarded by Adebayo. Harrell down low. Adebayo on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horton Tucker. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Caruso. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here is Robinson. No points in the game yet for him. They get it back. Achua. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. Here is Cook. Clock at 6. Here's Harrell. Morris trying to free himself up. It's blocked. Harrell, that's good. And Miami has possession. Down by 12. There's the pass to Achua. Pass to Nunn. Adebayo with the ball. He's defended by Harrell.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Few guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Now here's Dragic. Floats it up for Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Right side Robinson. And the pass to Nunn. Off target from outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Cook, the pass to Dudley. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Robinson. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Dudley's shot is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, they've got Robinson, Kendrick Nunn out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Achua in at the power forward position. Dudley against Nunn. Pass to Dragic. Now here's Adebayo. Reverses, and he sinks the layup. And that's 13 points for Bam Adebayo.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. The dunk by Achua.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Pass to McKinney. Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McKinney kicks it over to Schroeder.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Here's Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers leading by 10. There's the feed to Schroeder. Dragic with some nice D. He'd have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Right side Robinson. Passes to Adebayo. Hangs, and the layup is good. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And there's the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And here's Bielitsa for 3. Here's Achua. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Schroeder, right side, out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Adebayo. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Lakers leading by 8. To stop the drought. No good there. Nice D from Oladipo. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Robinson. And here is Bielitsa, defended by Gasol. Pass to Oladipo. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Horton Tucker. Jacks up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Schroeder against Robinson. There's the lob to Oladipo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Butler, he's checked in for Miami. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. You take a look at Achua, second in the NBA, a great defender.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
Left side, Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside, Matthews. Caruso. Nice D from Oladipo.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
Oladipo taking his time here. Shoots over Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 6. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Hero. There's the dish to Butler. High, arcing shot. They get it again. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for James. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 25 points per, 10 assists and 8 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Here's Hero. He had 13 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. That shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Up top, Kuzma. Shoots over Achua. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 8. He lobs it up. The dunk by Achua.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. He gets so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Both free throws good from James. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Dishes it to Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And he's good on the second.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
They get it back. Davis misses the layup. The Heat trail by 7. Now Butler.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe, Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And here's Oladipo. 9 points in the game so far. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
You cannot allow Butler to get anywhere near the rim. Because why? He will slam it.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Kuzma. Trying to get open is Davis. Here's Harrell. It's deflected. They get it back. The shot's good from Kuzma. The Heat trail by 9. Timeout called. The Heat. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Achua. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Oladipo. Adebayo kicks to Bialica. Outside Dragic. The shot off that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
Pass to Adebayo. The second chance effort. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 9 points on the basket from Butler.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
James against Butler. Here's Harrell. The shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter.
For his career, Bam's shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Down low. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. Kuzma outside. At the elbow, it's James. And they double up James. Passes it to Kuzma. Pocket 6. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Agility and body control. Kuzma using both to his advantage to score on this drive.
Now here's Dragic, guarded closely. He kicks it to Butler. The Heat rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. None against James. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's the Lakers on the break. Braun with the ball. The pass to Harrell. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 12. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
42.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The brow has been impressive so far. He's got length. He's got strength. Look, he kind of got it all. Maybe the most versatile big man in the game.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
They didn't really show the effort on the boards they should have. They were out-rebounded, and now they've really got their work cut out for them in the second half. If they're going to come back, they need to put in a much better effort on the glass.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been
Through that first half, absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Bielitsa is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Oladipo against Kuzma. Buries it down low. Kuzma's got 10. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
On the wing, James. And the dunk by James.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
The Heat trail by 16. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. He dishes it to Butler. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Adebayo. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
First free throw is good.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor.
So he gets them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Oladipo. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. And Gasol sends it back.
The former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol, showing his stuff.
Kuzma finds James. Beyond the arc, Gasol trying to free himself up. And again, the Lakers no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now here is Davis. He's got 24. Gasol trying to free himself up. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Oladipo. Down low, Butler. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from James.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Now Oladipo after the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 16. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the Lakers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A different look for Miami. Achua comes in for Bielitsa. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Matthews. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. Here's Morris. And it's Miami with the rebound. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him, they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Here's Horton Tucker. Shooter passes to Morris. It's stolen by Adebayo. And again, Miami running the court in transition. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all three levels.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Now Schroeder. Inside. They get it back. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Morris dishes to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Gets it down to single digits. Butler's got 13.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
The Lakers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Left side, Davis. Back to Morris. Lets the three fly. And that one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. That one good for 2. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
Man, it is hard to shake Oladipo's focus on these drives. Even when you get physical, he still gets it done.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Dragic in for Victor Oladipo.
That's quick transition from defense to offense. Gorn accelerating extremely well.
Here's Schroeder. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Schroeder against Dragic. Davis with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Miami. It's stolen by Morris. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
The Heat trail by 7. Now, here's Dragic. He has 5. Passes to Achua. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard three-point line.
The Heat trail by 6. Nunn kicks to Dragic. Pass to Achua. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Achua's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Harrell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Dragic. Not a lot of room. A second chance effort. Caruso grabs the miss.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
He feeds it to Harrell. Pass to Caruso. Outside Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now, here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Last season, he played outstanding. 8th in rebounding, 13th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now, here's Dragic. He's guarded closely. The pass to Achua. Now, Nunn. A 3-ball. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Matthews, no good. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Here's Horton Tucker. Caruso, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Dragic. Banked in off the glass. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Robinson. And it goes down 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 7.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, number 1. Second, Jimmy Butler.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
Teams benefit so much from having these guys at the small forward position that can pass. It's like having 2 point guards on the floor.
Now, here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bielitsa passes to Hero. Over James. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. And they double up LeBron. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Gasol. Up and in on the layup.
At 7'1", it is hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
Outside Dragic.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And finished off by LeBron.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
The Heat trail by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. None with it. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
James looking it over. Off the mark. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The Heat trail by 9. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Also, Marc Gasol is out. LeBron James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
I love this about his game. Jimmy Butler recognizing the situation, playing foul line down.
Here's James. And Adebayo sends it back. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Free throw good, LeBron. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on. Lakers leading by 7. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Marc Gasol is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Hero. Following the basket by LeBron James. Butler deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole
can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Hero. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Butler, and the rejection by LeBron.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 6. James kicks to Gasol. Here's Caruso, defended by none. Lays it up off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Nunn looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Now Nunn. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with the elbow. Here's Hero. Guarded by Kuzma. And that one good.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
James kicks to Caruso. Pass to Gasol. Harrell with it. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by James. Good. LeBron's got 19 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Kuzma against Nunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso.
One shot.
And that free throw good from Nunn. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, Davis. Outside, Gasol. The pass to Schroeder. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. LeBron can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Schroeder against Nunn. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
So difficult to stay in front of. Schroeder allowed to get all the way to the rim that time.
Here's Hero. Pass to Bielitsa. Butler up top. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Agility and body control. Kuzma using both to his advantage to score on this drive.
Now, here's Nunn. Outside Butler. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
A blur in the open court. Schroeder covers ground in a hurry.
Pass to Nunn. Here's Hero. And the basket is good. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Passes to Nunn. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Gasol. Butler against LeBron. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Here's LeBron. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's. Here's Hero. Butler on the wing. And he gets the bucket.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Kuzma outside. And there's the pass to Gasol. Davis dishes to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Hero. Nunn passes to Butler. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Butler's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Trying to get open is Davis, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on. You know, he's one of the more underrated players in his draft class. Kuzma's proven that he should have been drafted higher in 2017, a lot higher in my opinion. A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Schroeder outside. Back to LeBron. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Los Angeles. Now Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. And it's an 11-point Laker lead. And Miami shooting straight 49% from the field. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the Lakers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Oladipo. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
Oladipo outside. Gasol with it. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Davis, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 14-point game. Passes it to Hero. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Schroeder outside. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
James, the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now, here's Adebayo. And they double up Butler. A 3 from Bielitsa. And James pulls it down. And here's the Lakers. It's an 18-point lead. Kuzma outside. It's Schroeder, top of the key. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
we came out aggressive defensively and offensively. And against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first. And I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Yeah.